I'm Cometropoulos and I'm from ConikiTV. I wanted to do another workout today. Today I'll just be using dumbbells and I'll be doing a full upper body workout using dumbbells. I'm going to use what we call a reverse pyramid structure, which means I'll start off with a light weight and do 12 reps, and then I increase the weight slightly and do 10 and then 8 and then 6 and I finish off at 12. Okay, so I'll be using power blocks, which are a fully adjustable dumbbell, and they change really easily. All the information regarding those dumbbells and where to get them from, etc., will be on my website. So just watch the workout. I use the power blocks because they're really quick to change. There's heaps of other dumbbells on the market, but if you've only got a minute rest, it takes a long time to change the weights, and power blocks are the fastest. Okay, so I'll do it now, so just watch. Here we go. Okay, now I'm doing 12. Okay, alright, so as you saw, I just did the dumbbell chest press there, and I used the power blocks. I started off at a light weight and I did 12 reps, then I went slightly heavier, did 10, slightly heavier again, did 8, slightly heavier again and did 6, and the 6 were quite challenging. And then in less than a minute, I dropped the weight back to what I did for 8 reps, but this time I did 12. So that's the high point for the chest. Okay. Now I'm going to do rows for the back. I'm going to do shoulders, biceps, and triceps. Right. So there's 5 exercises all up. Just for the sake of YouTube and that they limit us to 10 minutes, I'm going to just show you each set of each exercise, so you get an idea of form, but you've got the gist of it. Okay, so I'll start off with the next exercise. Is a row. So I'm kneeling on a bench. My hand's going to be about here. I'm going to reach down and grab a dumbbell like this, and I'm simply going to row up. Good. And I'm going to pretend I'm like cutting wood. So this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to do this each side back to back. So I'm going to pick a weight, which I'm doing now for 12 reps. Now I'm going to increase it slightly and do 10, and continue to increase it as I do 8, then 6, and then I'll drop the weight slightly to what I did for 8 reps, and I'll do 12 of them. So I'm doing my right hand as I'm doing now, then my left, and then back and forth until I finish the whole set. Notice the slight pauses I have at the base and at the top. And time. Okay, so basically we just repeat that a couple of times. 12, 10, 8, 6 and 12, and that's your rows. Now I'll move on into shoulders. Okay, so now I'm going to do a seated dumbbell military press, basically, or a shoulder press. So I've selected the weight, which will continue to increase just like before, right? We'll just do one set so you get the hang of it. Ready? Okay, what you want to pay attention to is notice how the dumbbells are always over the elbow. Like I don't let my hands go outside my elbow. In other words, or inside, I don't let this happen. See, that just puts pressure on the shoulder. You're putting straight up, holding, and then slowly coming down. Remember, the descent is always controlled. Always have a nice tight grip, especially when you're pressing up then look, you never ever relax during any part of a rep. There is no resting. It's only when you put the weight down. So remember what I said before, 12, then 10, then 8, then 6, progressively increasing the weight all the way through. Once you finish your 6 reps, you drop the weight slightly to what you did for 8, and you then do it for 12. So that is my last rep of the dumbbell shoulder press. Now we'll move on to curls. Good, notice how I don't allow my elbow to protrude forward. So here would be an example of doing it the wrong way. You do that, that's actually resting. You don't want to rest. You want to have constant tension on the bicep. Remember, we start off with 12 reps, then increase the weight slightly, do 10, then increase it again, do 8, and then increase it again, do 6, and then drop the weight to what you did for 8, and do as many as you can, hopefully up to around 12. If you can do the 12, it simply means the weight is just marginally too light. No resting. Again, always control the up and always control the down. We limit the rest periods to 1 minute in between sets. Last one. And time. Okay, so now I'll move on to triceps. Here we go. Never resting, always keeping constant tension on the tricep. Again, never letting the elbow move forward or back, or you don't want the width between your two elbows to separate or increase. I always like to do that slight pause at the bottom. Starting from that is like doing a dead start. It's actually quite hard. Okay. All right. So that concludes the workout for today. Again, I just used dumbbells. I used a reverse pyramid of having reps beginning at 12, dropping down progressively 12, 10, 8, 6 and 12, and I repeated that 1,000 times. And the weight progressively increases as the reps drop, and then on the last set, when you go from 6 reps to 12, we drop the weight slightly to the weight that you did for 8 reps. We did 5 body parts. We did chest, we did back, we did shoulders, we did biceps, and we did triceps. That order is important, so you're not doing 2 pushing movements back to back ideally. So when we did a chest press, you're pushing away from your body, and when we did the rows, we're pulling towards our body. Then I did shoulders, so I'm using my shoulders, of course. Then I did curls, so opposite, groups of muscles, so you're not over fatiguing. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that workout. For a full description of the workout, go to our website, which is on the bottom of your screen now. It's www.ConikiTV.com. A full description of all the details are there, plus a whole series of other workouts. Ideally, straight after this routine, you want to have a post-workout meal. Now, I've included that on our website as well. Very simple, very healthy stuff. I hope you enjoyed the workout. I'm ConikiTV, and I'll see you again shortly for my next workout.